Hey everyone, it's Danielle, the thrift store gardener. I had last talked to you telling you that I was going to go to Canadian Tire to buy a few little extras for my hydroponic arrow garden. And I did do that, and I just didn't do a video yet. I thought I would let it grow a little more. Um, I didn't want to do too many videos on just one subject because I am not a hydroponic channel. I am a thrifty gardener channel, various different ways of growing, etc. So, although I did like purchase the extra things that I wanted to get, um, I'll probably do that in another video from now. Right now, I'm kind of excited because I think the last 3 days I've been like going to the dollar store, Canadian Tire. I keep saying um, crazy, but a tire store has a lot of gardening and camping stuff. We're lucky here in Canada. And even Superstore. So, I'll just show you a couple things that I bought like yesterday, maybe the day before. Um, this video is about um, planting potatoes. Now, sure, you can do potatoes from seeds. You can do anything from seeds. It just takes longer. I am trying to show you how to um, grow stuff that you have bought at your grocery store and skip a few steps as if you were to have seeds. Make it quicker for you. The other thing about potatoes is I love them, but they're full of carbs. And if I eat like more than 2 potato dishes in a week, I turn into like a Pillsbury Doughboy. And I can not eat so much, but if I'm going to, I'm going to eat a better potato. You know that we've got like your white, your yellow, your red, and your purple. So I don't know if all of you know out there, but the purple ones are the best ones. Red, red and purple skin, but purple mostly. Um, so what I did was I went to Canadian Tire, or sorry, excuse me, I went to Superstore. President's Choice makes these great little, what they call mixed little gems assorties. It's a very small bag. I think it's only a couple dollars, like probably less than three. Definitely not more than $4. And what you get in there is a mixture of gold, red, and purple. You can maybe see in the back. I try to pick, I mean, you're not guaranteed a certain amount of colors, but when I buy them, I try to like look for the dark purpley ones. So I went there, I guess yesterday or the day before, and I bought 2 bags of these because basically what I'm gonna do is grow myself some purple potatoes. They're very, very good for you in so many ways. And a little bit later on, as I get used to my channel and get used to growing, I'll actually tell you the benefits of the herbs, the vegetables, fruit, whatever I'm growing, and I'll tell you the health benefits of them. Not going to go into that right now because I don't have it off the top of my head, and that's not really a big deal. So, I got 2 bags of those. And basically what you need to do is have your potatoes growing some eyes. So if you've bought a bag of potatoes, you've had them sitting around in your cupboard too long, you've eaten some, but you look down and they have all these leaves and eyes growing out of them. Well, you can plant those. You can cut them up and plant them. You can do whatever. And there's many ways of planting them. I decided to pick the one that I thought would be best for me, which is using, well, initially, what I thought I would do was use a plastic bag. It sounded really easy. Plastic bag, sturdy, put dirt in it, plant some potatoes in it, and after they start growing and stuff, it's very easy to take them out and so forth. But I will show you something that I got that was pretty cool at the dollar store. Now I'm talking Dollar Tree, I believe. $1.25. Nothing is more than $1.25. Now, when you first look at this, it looks like something that you would put leaves in after you raked up your garden after you mowed it. But actually, if you look inside the bag, there's soil in there. So they call this a jumbo garden bag. It is 84.6 liters approximately, and it's $1.25. So, I mean, sure, you could use a plastic bag, but it ain't gonna be as sturdy as this. The other things that you can use are pails, buckets, whatever you can. I don't come across those much, but I know some of you do. A pail or a bucket, if it has a handle, you can fill it up and move it around. The only thing about a pail and a bucket, or something that's hard plastic, is you can't put holes in it so that the water will go through. Now with this, I can, if I want, put some holes in it. Now I'll tell you right now, most of the stuff I learned was from my grandmother growing up. She was Swedish, and she was great with just growing anything. Green thumb. She barely ever bought anything, just would ask her friends, can I have a cutting? Or if she wanted to give a gift, she would do cuttings from her plants and just give. And so that's where I got most of my initial learning about how to garden and grow. But nowadays, you can learn so much on YouTube. So I'm not going to ever say that any of these ideas are mine. These are my ideas that I've taken from really cool people that have, proven what you can do. And I just think my ideas for the channel that I am trying to help people learn by, basically what I'm saying is these are not all my ideas. This is just my way of telling you what I've learned, and hopefully that you can learn from them too. So back to my jumbo garden bag. Okay, so I took it out of the plastic. Wasn't quite sure when I went to the dollar store how big it would be, but from what I saw, I mean, it looked like it would be like half a size of a garbage bag. Definitely looked like it was almost like a woven tent material, and I could see handles. And I thought, well, what kind of risk is there going to be if you pay $1.25? And it's actually exactly what I wanted. Okay, so opening it up, it's really, really big. Okay, like this could even be a shopping bag. You could buy this as a shopping bag. So it's got two handles. It's huge inside. I mean, the bottom opens up. That, it's huge. Way bigger than I thought. And it is, you probably can't tell. Well, maybe you can, because it's sunny in here. It is a woven type of plastic. So it's sturdy. Much more sturdy than these biodegradable bags that I was thinking of reusing. So You do need to put some holes in there. You could use a hole puncher if you got a single guy, just for some aeration. Just, do 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 do. Maybe at the bottom. If you don't have that, you could, I don't know, drill a hole in there. There's many ways you can put a hole. Even if you just took some scissors and stabbed a few holes all the way down, because you want to be able to drain it. They need water, but the potatoes at the bottom don't want to sit in water, or they'll rot. So I'm not going to do this all today, but I'm going to just tell you where I'm starting off with. So I've got my bag. I bought one. I'm quite sure I'm going to buy more, just because I've gotten so many ideas and I've watched quite a few videos since. You start when you grow your potatoes, you got to make sure they have eyes. So, I've bought 2 brand new packs of my potatoes. Now, like I told you, I am mainly interested in the purple because of the health benefits. So, yeah, the eyes aren't quite there yet, but the tips are, if you want them to grow eyes really quickly, is you put them in a brown paper bag for, oh gosh, I think they said a few days to a week or whatever. They said it doesn't take long if you put it in a brown paper bag. They'll start growing eyes. And actually, I'm really impressed because I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 purple potatoes. This is a good bag. 11 purple potatoes and only 3 of the yellow, which, just pack it onto my thigh. 2, 4, 6, 7 red. So I did well. I did really well with picking this bag. So, what they say is put it in a brown paper bag and let it sit for a while, and for some reason that's going to speed up the eyes growing. So I'm going to put them in there right now. This is just one of my recycling brown paper bags. And then I've got one more. I have a feeling I didn't get as many purple potatoes in this one. But it doesn't matter, because I'll buy more and I'll just keep doing it. Let's just see here. Pulling out the purple potatoes. Okay, yeah, this one I don't have as many. Whoops. Oh, darn. I lost a red one. Okay, so I've got 2, 4, 6 purple in this one. Oh, wait a sec. 7 purple. Oh my goodness, 8 purple. So awesome. Okay, 7 purple, 2, 4, 6, 7 red, and more yellow this time. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 yellow this time. I love yellow potatoes. I just want the healthier out of the bunch. They pretty much all taste the same. Okay, so I'm going to put those purple potatoes in there in my brown paper bag. I'll double check how long you're supposed to put it. Just let them sit for a while for the eyes to grow. And guess I'll put it in the comment section or something, or I'll get back to you on that. The other ones for now are just going back in there. Maybe I'll grow some red ones, but personally, if I'm going to grow something, I'm going to grow the best of what I want, and that's the purple ones. So I think I'll just eat those. Okay, so what I am planning to do is grow some eyes, and there's another term that they use for that. I think they say seeded potatoes. Remember, I'm new at this, but I know eyes is the word. When they start, you leave a potato under your sink for too long or cupboard, and they start growing. And most people throw them out. But quite frankly, you can just grow them. You can cut them up a couple times, grow them. You put them in a little bit of dirt. I'm going to start, I know it's huge, but I'm going to start really low with this. I'm going to put a few bags of dirt in there. Once the eyes have grown, I'll maybe cut them in half and I'll plant a few potatoes at the bottom. Wait a while, you plant some more, maybe put some compost, and then you just keep filling it up over time. And basically, when the leaves that have grown out of your potatoes, the beautiful, nice green stalks and stuff, as soon as they start going yellow and they die, that's pretty much when you're supposed to harvest them. And it's as simple as that. Yeah, it is as simple as that. I will go more in depth because I could tell you, I should tell you actually a lot more, but I just wanted to do a quick video saying that this is my next thing. Excited about getting the potatoes started. The other thing that I wanted to tell you, because, I'm a thrifty gardener, is I do buy a lot of stuff at my dollar stores out here. We've got Dollarama and the Dollar Tree in Canada. I know you guys in the States don't have that. I hope you have something comparable. Canadian Tire isn't even a cheap place. It's an automotive place that has turned into like a camping, gardening, etc. Not super cheap. They do have deals, but you can get great stuff there. Okay, so one of the best things about shopping at one of the dollar stores up by my house, gosh, I think I'm gonna get the name wrong, but I think it's the Dollar Tree. Nothing is more than $1.25. Every single item is $1.25 or less. Okay, so you only get soil in the spring. Okay, this is what the soil looks like. It is a 2.7 liter, that would be Canadian, liter bag of soil. It's called Magic Plantation. Kind of looks a little bit like Hawaiian or some sort of, he's pretty cool looking actually. Doesn't really matter what they're trying to make him look like. He looks really cool. Potting mix. And it's approved for organic, agriculture. It's a product of Canada, so I'm not too worried about it being coming, or it's come from another country that really doesn't give to what's about what they feed their people. They actually tell you what's in the soil. Now, I just recently got some amazing presents for Valentine's Day, some beautiful plants, and with those plants came some awesome soil, a big ass bag full, and opened it up and it felt good. It was filled with all kinds of aerating stuff, some peat and all that. But then when I wanted to compare what I got to my $1.25, the funny thing is that the plantation potting mix actually has the ingredients on them. And the one that I got for my gift to go with my plants didn't say the ingredients. Obviously it's dirt, but there's other things aside from dirt in there. So in here, there's humus, peat moss, sand, and perlite. And that's, your 4 basic things that you at least want in a soil. And it's Canadian, like I said, and it comes from Quebec. And you don't gotta worry about what other countries put in your soil. So, what I try to do anytime I go up to the dollar store is pick up, it's not even heavy, it's got like a little handle, and it's $1.25 for this little guy. And if I can, and I'm not buying other stuff, I'll pick up a few, but at least one every trip I do, so that I have like a nice amount on my balcony, so that I can always put my plants into bigger pots, or just get my seedlings growing. So I always have dirt. Yeah. So I have a few of these on hand right now. I'm gonna wait for my purple potatoes to get eyes. So I'm not gonna do it right away, but basically, it's gonna start low. You plant them with the eyes up. You wait a while, let it grow. You put more soil in because it starts to get compact. You just keep putting more soil in as it grows. You can put some compact, etc. I'll explain more to you later about it. But for now, that's all I wanted to say to you was these planting purple potatoes. So you see my ingredients. My potatoes, and I'm gonna grow some eyes. I've got, I'm gonna try out the little movable bag. I mean, I think this is actually kind of a little bit more cool for being mobile. I mean, if you wanted to say gift somebody a big ass bag of potatoes that you've grown yourself, that they can harvest and regrow. Um, what's harder than a nice plastic tart bag? Easier than like a plastic, I don't know, painting bag or bucket or what have you. Whatever works for you, though. Seriously, whatever works for you. This just sort of, when I first saw that you could do it with a plastic bag, I thought, oh my goodness, so cheap, so cheap, so cheap. You could reuse your plastic bags. But then I was thinking, a lot of plastic bags are biodegradable now. So, anyways, $1.25 for this at the dollar store. And brand name is called Garden Collection. These guys are imported by the United States. Made in China though. It is made in China, imported by the USA and Canada. Yep, simple as that. So that's that one for now. Purple potatoes, I'll get back to you and tell you all the health benefits and why I want to grow purple potatoes. The difference in the skin color, the vitamins, why they're better for you, etc. So this is just me showing you what's coming up. The next video on that will be after I get some eyes growing on the purple guys in my brown paper bag, which, like I said, I don't know, I said a week or so. Just get some eyes growing and then we grow. Okay? And I think in between, it's probably going to be a little bit all over the place. I'm not just going to stick with one topic for a while. We'll just see how it goes. I'm new at this, so maybe I'll make playlists and try to put them all in the right sections and stuff like that. Give me ideas if you want. I know you always talk to me and tell me how you feel about my videos and stuff, and if you have suggestions, I would love to hear about it. So, on this first day of spring, happy spring to all my pagan farmer friends out there. It's a beautiful sunny day in Vancouver, BC. But remember, I'm usually in Sweden. Yeah, and I'll get back to you soon. You have a great day, guys. Happy spring.